Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Quick update. I went ahead and, as you guys know from my last video, I was having issues with this Inova timing light. This is the 3568A, so it's got the built-in advance. And I mean, so what's nice about that, you set it for 10 degrees, and then if you know, obviously if your timing's supposed to be 10 degrees before top dead center, you set it for 10 degrees on the advanced side, and then you just time your engine to top dead center, and it should flash right there. So that was set. But a lot of people mentioned with this brand, well, a few people mentioned, I'm not going to say a lot, but a few people mentioned, yes, the timing was erratic when you use this digital advance function. So try it. They said just try it back at 0 like a regular timing light, and sure enough, it wasn't flashing around like that. So to check out other reasons, some people on Corral.net had mentioned, you know, that is a sign sometimes of the pickup sensor inside the distributor. When it gets weak, it'll get erratic and it'll miss a cylinder. But you know, when this thing was idling, and it wasn't misfiring, so I think that leads me to believe it was the timing light. But anyway, to rule that out, I went ahead and put in my backup distributor. This is a Spectra. It's practically brand new, like I said in the last video. And and to make sure it wasn't spark plug wire related, I went ahead and got my Ford racing wires back out and cleaned those up. I don't think there's anything wrong with those, but I wiped them down with acetone and cleaned the grease off of them, put them back on there. And then I don't like this blue cap, but it is good quality with the brass terminals versus the other one I have is gray. It looks better on there, but it's got aluminum terminals. So I did that. And then the last thing I did, I reached out to, if you guys are familiar with Ben Alameda Racing. He's raced a lot of Mustangs in the past, and he does a lot of tech videos on YouTube. Very smart man. But nonetheless, I reached out to him after watching one of his videos about compression and timing and everything. And I asked him, I said, hey, this, you know, this 347, I bumped up, I milled the heads down to 53 cc, so I'm about 11.2 to 1. And I asked him if I should tighten my gap, you know, with the increased cylinder pressure in there, and, you know, extra point of compression, if I should tighten the gap. And he said to run it at 42 max. So I set it at 41. So that's a fresh set of Autolite 3924s. And the ones I pulled out from the tune that I messed with were overly rich. So I mean, the car was still running, but and these were gapped at like 55, like Ford spec. So fresh set of plugs, change that out. This distributor is working fine. And one other thing I got, and I mentioned to you guys, that our racetrack is closing. So I've been looking on Marketplace, and I found a trailer, since we'll have to drive about 3 hours each way to the next closest track once our track closes. This is a 12-foot with another 2-foot dovetail. It's got the ramps, LED lights, came with a winch and the battery. It's got brakes. So I really don't have to do anything to it. I power washed the deck this morning. You know, the boards were gray. So I'm letting this dry, and then we'll figure out what we're going to paint this with. I kind of want to do something gray, you know, a gray paint, like a Ford gray, and then we'll repaint the fenders. Honestly, I don't want to make it too nice, so I don't want it to be a target for, you know, a thief or something, but, you know, it's got everything we need on it. It's got nice solid D-rings, 2 in the front, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and the owner added those on. He used this for like a pre-runner truck. So it is a little dirty, even though I power washed it. You can see the dirt on the tires and stuff from being, you know, using it for off-road, but good. Nice solid thick frame. Really no rust, a little bit of surface rust. Got the suspension, it's got electric brakes, the tires are less than 2 years old. It has the spare, so there's a lot of upgrades. If you were to buy this new, it would be, the trailer without the winch and everything would be probably close to 4,800. So I'm real happy with this. I really don't have to do anything. I'm going to paint the deck and then maybe rattle can the fenders. And the only reason the fenders are dinged up, again, he had a pre-runner truck, so he kind of had to drive over the fenders. So anyway, he had to upgrade to a bigger trailer. But I mean, that's all that's wrong with it, is the fenders are dinged up. But I don't know. You don't see too many trailers where the fenders aren't dinged up. So I got the title, everything. Got the title, got the pink slip, everything on it. So. And it's been in California. This is a 2006 trailer, so it's perfect, and the price was right. I'm probably going to replace the these little axle, the bearing buddies. Probably replace those and grease up the hubs. But that's really all I'm going to do to this. And if that was brand new, if that sold for 40 some without the winch and everything, that's what I'm seeing them for brand new. It's like 4,800, and I got it for half of that. So I'm happy with that, and that's going to work out good. So of course I was going to go ahead and grease up the hubs, but of course out of grease. So got to go up to O'Reilly's or whatever and grab a tube of grease. But anyway, guys, that's the update. Try to make the weekend test and tune, or this next Grudge Fest, I'm not going to be able to make. We are going to be down in Las Vegas visiting some family. Something's come up where we got to be out of town for a couple of days. But there is still some streetcar nights, and I don't know, they haven't posted anything for November yet. They're taking it month by month. So we will have some streetcar night opportunities. But at least now we have a trailer. If we have to travel to a track further away, we can. So that is the update for this weekend. I appreciate everybody watching and commenting. And again, if you comment on my videos or subscribe to my channel, and I'm not subscribed to your channel, let me know. I'll gladly subscribe. Help each other out. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend.